today and sharing some of your experiences about precision nutrition.
Excellent. Nice to be here.
Just wanting to firstly find out a little bit about yourself and what you do and whereabouts you're from.
Okay, well, I'm in Queensland, Australia, and I've been a qualified personal trainer for just over 10 years. So I qualified in 2009 at a diploma level, which is the highest level we can actually get here in Australia. And I've been basically running my own business as a solo trainer, group trainer, both on my own and as part of a gym staff on and off during that time.
And how did you find out about precision nutrition?
I think I just saw something online and clicked on it, and that was probably a good 4 years ago. So I've sort of been looking over the fence at precision nutrition. So I subscribe to their newsletter, so getting something every week. I've been listening to their podcasts, like I said, reading the newsletters, saving up some good ones and sharing some of them. And yeah, that's basically how I first found them. And then at Philex, the largest fitness industry conference in the Southern Hemisphere, which is here in Australia, a couple of the precision nutrition coaches and presenters have actually given presentations at the convention. So I actually had a bit of a live experience of them through that.
So you're finding quite a few ranges of learning styles that you can incorporate into your study. And what are your impressions of the level 1 course?
Well, I've actually wanted to get into it for at least a couple of years now, and just circumstances haven't allowed it. It hasn't been high enough on my priority list, as they say. So I've just finished chapter 5, which is the end of the unit 1, essentially. Finished that this morning, and I'm actually finding it really good. It starts at the beginning, and it starts everyone on an even playing field. So I guess if you have more skills and experience, you'll whip through it a little bit quicker than someone who has no idea, because I've read again in the newsletter that a lot of people have actually changed career from, say, office workers or I guess professionals into nutrition coaching through the level 1. So yeah, it basically brings everyone back to the same level.
Good
and
baseline to
starts.
work from.
Yeah.
And have you found any surprises while you've been going through?
Sort of, I guess. It might be just that I have a little bit of a background, but it just seems really easy.
So straightforward.
Very straightforward. Very simple steps, and that's basically how they teach their nutrition coaching. Is they'll give you simple steps and strategies to enable our personal training clients or nutrition clients to achieve their goals. So they again use their own. They practice what they preach, essentially, and yeah, it's really good.
It's complementing your knowledge base. And
exactly.
Building from there.
Absolutely.
And what do you love about it?
Again, that it's so easy. I don't like thinking very much. Well, I like that you've got your hard copy. So I actually enrolled, and it took a couple of weeks for the hard copy to get to me. And what they've actually got is the first 3 chapters available to you on your own sort of student profile, essentially, online. So you can log in, do your work, and it's the same thing as you would have got in your materials anyway. So I think it was 2 to 3 weeks that I was waiting, so I got through the first 2 chapters already, and then the stuff arrived in the mail, and I was like, yippee! And yeah, just fired up, and I guess refilled all my answers into the hard copy, changed a couple of them.
So you've hit the ground running, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And who do you think that the program is tailored for?
Well, like I mentioned, some people have changed career into nutrition coaching by using this course. I actually think it's for everyone, no matter what kind of demographic, whether you want to get into nutrition coaching or not. I think everyone can benefit, because especially in Unit 1, which I have actually gone through, it's communication skills.
So it's not only content,
skills. Yeah, it's communication, conversation, asking questions kind of like you are today, and I guess getting the client. So as a coach, I'd be getting you as a client, getting your background and making it all about you, which is what personal training.
Making it more personalised.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and like I said, they practice what they preach. So, and they teach how they do it, and they break it down so we can understand it and use it ourselves.
And from your experiences, how does this compare to other training that you've done before?
I would say it's awesome. Just put it in a word.
In a box?
Yeah, put it in a box. And it's all right there for you. You can take as long or as short as you want to do it. The surprise was, one of the surprises, I didn't get one of those big, thick, chunky textbooks, because that can be really intimidating. You get 500 pages worth of literature, and you're like, oh, I've got to get through that. Instead, they've broken it down into 3 small components, breaking it down into the precision nutrition approach, which is the conversation building, and then the actual science of nutrition is unit 2. So we don't actually talk about nutrition until later on, and then working with the clients. So again, getting into the discussion side of things and getting into the practical side of things. So I guess another surprise, it was easy, so that was another bit of a shock because I thought it would be a lot harder. Let's see. There is something there on the tip of my brain, I just can't quite get to it, so I might come back around.
Yep. And what are you finding are the pros of the course? Pros versus cons, so we'll go with the pros this time.
All right. Yeah, benefits of the course. It is broken down into segments. And the online profile is really good because they'll actually give you extra materials. They have online resources, so all kinds of articles and videos and all kinds of other stuff if you just want to geek out and just smash yourself for a couple of hours. And it's like going to uni. They do have an online forum, which is in the form of a Facebook group, which is where basically the community goes and asks questions about clients or about challenges they're having with their own nutrition and that
So
sort
it's a
of thing.
familiar format that people would be used to.
Well, I'm actually used to face-to-face, and I'll go into this a little bit later, but going into the online was a bit intimidating because I felt isolated, but that Facebook group sort of broke down that barrier and allowed me to open up into the discussions and I guess share what I already know, as well as obviously learn from others in the community.
Yeah, being the open forum style.
Absolutely.
And tell us about the try it now.
The try it now exercises. Some of them have hurt my brain.
Being honest.
They are really good though, because if we expect to be able to use these materials with our clients or with our nutrition coaching membership, we need to know what it feels like to be on the receiving end as well. So it goes a little bit deeper and gets us to teach ourselves and to learn about ourselves more. So that's basically what the personal development is all about. It's not only growing your skills, interpersonal skills, but your intrapersonal skills and learning how you learn, as well as obviously learning how you can approach different things and taking different perspectives.
As you said, when you're dealing with people, putting the face-to-face contact in with your communication that you're learning as you go.
Absolutely.
And if there is there any cons to the course? Are you seeing any things that may need improving?
Well, just on my part, it's all been sort of accountability, because you can't sort of rush through things and skim it, essentially, and miss bits. So
Literally have to cover the whole.
yeah, and you need to read the material so you know what they're talking about in the exams, and they do have sort of 10 questions for each chapter that you need to go through, so you need to know the material in order to answer them. But then again, it's the sort of easy part, so that's a pro tied into a con.
Yeah.
But it's but yeah, that could be the only really thing I see that was challenging for me.
And would you recommend the precision nutrition level 1 to others?
I absolutely would. Like I mentioned before, it's not just about nutrition. Like, they don't even go into nutrition until maybe chapter 5, where they just start talking about what's the perfect diet, but they don't actually break it down into your macros and your biochemical science and all that kind of thing, and how your body's going to react and all that. So
essentially the word precision comes into it. It's not just a nutrition program.
yeah, exactly. They talk about whole person health. So there's 6 areas that they actually cover in the precision nutrition course, which includes the social health, the physical health, which is what most people will focus on, but as well as the emotional health and the existential health and the environmental health. So you can't expect to be, I guess, fully physically healthy if your mentality's off, or if your social network is off, if you're feeling stressed about something at work. It throws everything off balance. So yeah, you're not. So it's all about whole person health and getting, like I said before, getting deeper into the whole person and understanding their life, not just throwing heavy things around the gym.
So it's more of a generalised focus instead of focusing on purely just nutrition alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Open it
whole
up to
life
all the
aspect.
topics. And did I say who would you recommend it to?
Oh, who would I recommend it to? Sorry, I strayed a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
You probably caught that. I'd recommend it to anyone, just so they can, first of all, get to know themselves better, and learn how they operate mentally, and learn about their whole person health. So I recommend it to you, Matt, and I recommend it to Delhi behind the camera here. I'd recommend it to my 22-year-old daughter who, not even is necessarily looking for a job in nutrition or fitness or health, but just to help people understand, like I've said before, themselves better, and then help understand the world around them better. And then, I don't know, if Precision Nutrition might be interested in breaking it down into a component just for the everyday Joe.
Sure.
And offering
As
that
well
to
as
people.
educators versus...
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually found that it was really good for any, I compared it to a first aid certificate, as a personal trainer or as a teacher.
A quality that you have to
It's
upgrade.
compulsory. So I would say anyone above the age of 15 would benefit from this, and be able to take it through their lives as a whole person, and be able to grow with the program and develop themselves at the same time.
So just in summary, thanks for sharing what you've experienced with the package. Is there anything else that you would do to promote Precision Nutrition?
I'd say no. Even in my hand
Yes.
notes, I haven't even looked at them. But I would
It's just a
have
complete
nothing
package.
else to. Yeah, it's a whole package. It offers everything, and it's the professionals behind it. They, like me, have a background in education, health, and sport, and psychology, and all that kind of thing. And they've just put it all together into one succinct package for us to use, and they are updating it consistently and constantly. So I think we're up to version 4 now, so every couple of years they'll have another version out to update us and help us out. So
Well, thanks very much for your time
thank you.
and healthy days ahead.
Healthy days ahead, and thank you.